That's a, excuse me?
Excuse me, I'm coming through.
Recently, a maskless Karen was caught on camera following another customer through a grocery store and coughing at them repeatedly. You know, during one of the most deadly pandemics in the last 100 years. It didn't take long before her face hit the local news, and as of today, it's being reported that she was fired from her job for this freakout. I'm gonna tell you all about it right here on IO, but first, if you could do us a big favor and please tap that like button, we'd really appreciate it. And with that out of the way, let's begin. So as I mentioned earlier, a Karen has been identified as Janine Hoskovic from Scottsdale, Arizona. She was captured on camera following another customer throughout a supermarket as she coughed on them and claimed that she did not need to wear a mask because she wasn't sick. Well, then what was with all the coughing? Oh well, she said that her exaggerated coughing was due to her allergies, and clearly no one was buying that. The video so far has garnered the attention of the media and received over 4 million views on Twitter alone. The incident took place at a Super Saver in Lincoln, Nebraska, and in the video you can see her just dramatically coughing as she smirks and says, "Excuse me, I'm coming through," in the direction of the customer that's recording her. When the victim's daughter confronts her off camera for coughing into the open, this super spreader Karen throws her hands up and repeatedly talks down to the woman and her child, saying, "You guys are so cute." And for that level of condescension, she is quickly branded as a Karen by the woman filming. When asked by others why she doesn't have a mask on, Janine tells them, "I don't need to have one on. I'm not sick and neither are you." Now this woman filming tries to be rational, but clearly reason and logic have no place in this Karen's mind. When she points out that even if neither of them were sick, it does not give her the right to openly cough on strangers, Janine begins to just cough more dramatically as she laughs and claims further that it's her allergies that are just acting up. Janine then says, 2 years ago, before anyone started talking about COVID, you were okay with that though, going out not knowing you were sick. However, the story changes as soon as a store employee approaches her and tries to figure out what's going on here. The maskless woman then suggests that maybe she has a medical condition that is stopping her from wearing the mask, which just directly contradicts her earlier claims that she isn't sick at all. I was being polite too there as well. She doesn't even fully get out the word condition. She sort of just stumbles with the question and says, "You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical." Just full stop on the word medical.
You don't know anything about my health. Maybe I have a medical.
Okay.
She also calls them sheep, which really just tells me more about what type of content she's consuming every night to just be getting these talking points. That is 100% a Fox News mom. Unfortunately for Janine, 2 online activists quickly identified her, and from there they found her LinkedIn page that then had her listed as an employee for the German software company called SAP. Her former employer issued a statement on Twitter regarding the incident and said, "The health and safety of our employees and the communities in which we live and work are of utmost concern to us. We are taking the matter of an SAP employee incident very seriously and investigating the situation." Then shortly after that they tweeted out, "We have reviewed the incident and can confirm that the individual in question no longer works for SAP." But we would love to hear your thoughts on all of this though. Do you think Janine deserved to be fired for this, or was the company under too much pressure from social media to not do something about it? Let me know how you're feeling in those comments down below. And while you do that, I'm going to check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 Influencers Exploited by Their Parents Part 2. Woodus Moodus says, "This world is so disappointing. Parents are supposed to protect their children at all costs, not exploit them for costs." Yeah, sadly there are far too many parents out there that are just exploiting their children for views, and I think the internet has a lot of effect on that, but you're exactly right. Parents should be protecting their children, not exploiting them. Seems like common sense, but who knows? Jennifer Stewart says, "Johnny's my fave. I'm okay with him doing all videos and getting a huge raise." I'm okay with the huge raise part. I'm okay with that. But all the videos? I don't know if I want to do all the videos. C. Segura says, "Britney Spears' dad looks like an evil Wayne Gretzky." I cannot unsee that now. That is so accurate. Nasebong says, "Lil Tay just fell off the face of the earth, huh?" Yeah, I mean, kind of. We don't really see her popping up anymore, but I think that's for the best. It's probably better that she just focuses on schoolwork and herself, really. Lauren Bray says, "Daniel Cohn is the worst case of child exploitation I've ever seen." I don't know if it's the worst we've ever seen, but it's definitely bad. It's definitely bad. That's all I have for you guys today, though. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy, YouTube, or at least try.